Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this platform. This is Sichamba Jacob. All right, so I can happily assure you that mathematics is not difficult. There are just few things that you need to understand and put into consideration. And one of the most important things when it comes to mathematics is practicing. So try to practice all the time until the concepts that are involved in mathematics become part of you. Look at this question. This question is very simple, but I received some requests from those people who are writing GCE 2025 that I do question C for them. They wanted to understand or to compare what they answered and what is there on question C, because question C looks a little bit complicated. Now let's do this together. The first question they're saying we find angle EOD. So we're dealing with an angle at the center right here. This is a center, of course. There's a property that you need to consider, and this property looks like this. The property says that when you've got a circle like this is a circle. I hope you'll be able to see. And this is a center, okay? Center O. There's an angle coming from the segment. So let's say this is A and B right here. So this angle which is right here is twice the angle, whichever angle that will come from the same segment, okay, from the same point here, and it touches the circumference. So if this is 40 degrees, meaning the angle at the center will be 80 degrees. Even if we do this, okay, you see, it's coming from the same segment and then it touches the circumference there. This angle also will be 40 degrees. It's twice the angle at the center here, which is 80 degrees. So now look at this. If you're able to see, you see that there is this angle coming from E and D, and another angle coming from the same point. It's right here. So that means we are going to get the 31. So this is 31 degrees times 2, okay? Because this angle is twice the angle at the circumference, and this of course will give us a 62 degrees, meaning the angle here that we are looking for is 31 degrees times a 2, which is giving us a 62 degrees, just like that. Okay, so let's go to the next question, which is question B. For question B also, they want us to find angle ADC. So this is the angle that we are looking for right over here. So here they are saying find angle ADC. This is ADC that we are looking for. So the first thing that must be coming in your mind is to find an angle right over here. You see, this is an angle. When we find this angle, we add it with this angle. It will give us what we are looking for. Now, how are we going to find this angle? We must consider this part right here. Can you see there is a line passing through the center? That's BD. Okay, we've got BD right here passing through the center, which tells us that the angle here, it's 90 degrees. That's 90 degrees. There's a property which says that when you've got an angle, let me show you what I'm talking about. When you've got an angle right here, okay, so there is this line passing through the center. At whichever point these two lines are going to meet, okay, provided that they're touching the circumference, they form a 90 degrees angle. Even here, if we take it this side, still there will be a 90 degrees angle. So this is 90 degrees. So we're going to say 90, okay, we're going to say 180 degrees minus 90 degrees. Property of a triangle, okay? This is going to give us a 90 degrees. We know that the angle here is 90 degrees. So since we know that it's 90 degrees and these two sides are equal to each other, meaning the angle here and here will be equal to each other. So here we need to divide by 2. This 90 that we found, it's a sum of these two angles, and we're getting a 45 degrees. Meaning this is 45 degrees and this also 45 degrees. But our area of interest, it's this part where there's 18. So we're going to say 18 plus 45. So 18 degrees plus 45 degrees. This of course is giving us a 63 degrees. Okay, when we add 18 plus 45 degrees, we're getting 63 degrees. We now go to the last question, which is more complicated. Angle EXD, it's the angle which is right up here. So for us to find this angle, of course, we are going to find the angle which is inside here. Since we know that this angle here is 62 degrees, we found 62 degrees, the angle at the center. So we're going to get this angle plus this angle, we subtract from 180, we find the angle here, and then we come and use property of a straight line to find the angle we are looking for. Okay, so let me do this. So basically here we're going to say 18 degrees plus 62 degrees. When we add these two, we're getting what? We're getting 80. So this is 80 degrees. Okay, when we add 18 plus 62, we're getting 80 degrees. So this 80, we're going to subtract it from 180. So 180 minus 80 degrees, this of course is giving us a 100 degrees. So we know that this angle here, right here, it's 100 degrees. Okay, so now to find the angle that we are looking for this side, we're going to use property of a straight line by simply saying 180 degrees minus 100 degrees, which is the angle right here, and this is going to give us what? 80 degrees, meaning the angle here is 80 degrees. That's the angle we're looking for. That's 80 degrees. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share, subscribe. This has been Sichamba Jacob. If you want to get in touch with us for more learning, you can use this number. We will be able to add you to our online classes. Thank you and bye-bye.